I am LEROY Sanchez. I am a musician, singer-songwriter, and I'm originally from the Basque Country, Spain, and now I'm here in LA, California, United States of America. I grew up literally just running around and getting lost in the woods. What we used to do is literally just go to the river and like jump on the river and like go fishing. When you're a kid, you don't have any worries, and that's what I like, to just go back to that state of mind. The Basque Country of Spain, just a very small area in the north of Spain. Great people, great food, a lot of mountains around there too. I grew up in a little small town. Everyone knows each other, so that's how small the neighborhood was, very country. When I was over there 4 years ago, I was going to the university. I had everything pretty much planned. Everything was going great, and I was doing YouTube videos just for fun, covers and stuff. And one day I got the call from Jim Johnson and all that. And that's when it all changed.
What attracted me to LEROY Sanchez was his voice at first.
You make the unbelievable believable.
Listening to this amazing R&B sounding me, it reminded me of Usher or like Justin Timberlake.
I went to Florida for a week to work with him.
It's crazy now, but now when it all began.
He wanted to see me and get to know me and see if I was good enough, I guess, to make it in the music industry. And he decided that he wanted to sign me, and that's when I moved from Spain to Miami for good, and I started working on the music.
I knew this was going to work with LEROY because of his personality and his willingness to get in and work.
It was exciting in the beginning, because if you're like in the middle of nowhere and they tell you, if you want to come to the States to work on your music and do, fulfill your dreams and all that, it's incredible. So I was very excited. It was exciting and scary at the same time. I pretty much had to give all up, my entire life, my entire idea of future. I don't come from a musical family. My mom's a maid and my dad is a carpenter. My mom had a guitar in the house because she used to play in church, but she never showed me or anything because she never had time. I used to sing in the shower, I used to sing everywhere, and people were like, oh, you have a good voice, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, cool. But then I really got into like, well, maybe I can sing my own songs, and I can figure out a chord and like sing whatever I want on top of it.
As I can't let me every day when you save me back from hell. You sing all over when you make me feel.
By the time I was like 5 or 6, and I told my sister, I want to be a singer. No, I said, I'm gonna be a singer, and I'm gonna be famous, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. And my sister was like, no, you're not. She literally said it like, it's not gonna happen. And I still remember that moment, and since then, that kind of gave me like the thing to be like, you know what? I'm gonna prove you wrong, It's fascinating when you think about it, like a bunch of sounds together can transform into a feeling. There's nothing like it. At the end of the day, music is everything. It's just like, it's organized in a way when we sing it. That's the fascinating thing about it. The only thing that I'd love to do with my music is just give people what I got with music. Just an emotion, just get the chills when you listen to a track. That's what I want people to feel when they listen to my music.
And falling apart has been all you gave me all over to know, and getting all I want. It feels so worth the time on. 'Cause all I feel alone around both.
I see my family once a year, usually for Christmas, and it's 1 week, 2 weeks max. And it's tough because we're very close. Actually, I had this conversation with my dad not long ago, and he was like, you know, you're about to turn 23, and I haven't seen you in pretty much 4 years. Like, and still, you know, it doesn't seem that things are moving as fast as they want it. So that was tough even for me to see, you know, my dad like that.
I can't imagine what it's like for a kid 17 years old or, you know, 18 to just leave his family. But he has a dream. He believes in what he's doing, and I'm just really proud to see how far he's come.
I wish I could go home more often, but I know, you know, it is what it is. To become something that you really want, you have to give up some things. Like we say in Spanish, it's not, no es un camino de rosas, which means it's not a, you know, a path with rose petals everywhere. If this doesn't work, it doesn't matter. Like, nothing is gonna stop this. I mean, I've come way too far already. It's been a long way since that first trip to Miami, you know, and my entire life changed radically, and I'm not willing to go back to what it was anymore. One of the main things that I also want to do is make sure that my family has, you know, they finally can sit down and relax because they've worked very hard to raise me and my sister. I owe them a lot. I'm doing this for them as well.
Smile at my pain, laugh at my heartache, leave me standing in the rain. If you wanna learn the hard way, go ahead, shoot me down. Tell me I'm not worth your time. Go ahead, I can take it. Go ahead, wave goodbye. Tell me you see me on the other side. Go ahead, go ahead. While you're